Your top story, media reports suggest Police Minister Fikile Mbalula is interfering and taking control of Crime Intelligence Unit, in the process undermining Acting National Commissioner Lesetja Mothiba. Appointed in June this year as interim, taking over from another acting in the post Khomotso Patlane since 2015, President Jacob Zuma announced the changes prior to the latest cabinet reshuffle. With the new police minister in his post just barely 3 months, there has been media reports about a sense of Lesetja's authority being questioned. Media reports allege Minister Mbalula directly ordered movement of vacant posts in the Crime Intelligence Unit, while he gets direct briefings from the head of intelligence, going over the acting National Police Commissioner. Mbalula's spokesperson has since denied such claims, only saying the minister only derives his authorities from the Constitution and the SAPS Act, as mentioned. Well, joining us now to discuss this further, we are joined on the phone line by Vuyo Makha, spokesperson for the Police Ministry. Good morning to you, spokesperson. Thank you for joining us here on ANN7. With regards to these reports coming through that Minister of Police, Fikile Mbalula, is overriding the Police Commissioner, what is the response from the Minister himself in this regard?
Well, not at all. Good morning to everyone. No, not at all, actually. What the minister has actually expressed over time, and has actually obviously shared his feeling with the portfolio committee in Parliament, is that you've got, in the crime intelligence, people who are actually not vetted, who are actually dealing with the top secret documents, and which is obviously border on illegality. Now, the minister said we need to make sure that we get that one corrected, and basically that's exactly that. So it has nothing to do with the operation, but to make sure that crime intelligence becomes a proactive unit that must make sure that it actually prevents, crime before it happens in South Africa. And on top of that, you need people who are actually vetted to make sure that they actually handle sensitive material.
Spokesperson, with regards to the various media reports that have come forward, some of them alleges that Minister Fikile Mbalula directly ordered movement of vacant posts in the Crime Intelligence Unit, while he gets direct briefings from the head of intelligence going over the acting National Police Commissioner. What is your response, or the Minister's response, with regards to these statements and allegations?
Not at all. The issues of the operations of the police remain the forte of the police. That's what the police do. The operational aspect of it, he obviously plays an oversight role, the political oversight role. As I'm saying, in this parliament, you've got a situation where some of the officers were not vetted, but they basically handling the material that, were of top management, top secret kind of documents. Now, you need to correct that abnormality. But the ordinary day-to-day running of the operations remain the forte of the police, and the police are doing that work.
With regards to people who are now, because of these reports, questioning the authority of Lesetja Mothiba, what is the department's reaction to those sort of question marks hanging in the balance now?
Well, I'm not sure what will the question be. General Mothiba remains the commissioner of the police. He remains an overall operational person that must obviously account for that, and I think he's actually doing that work.
Just lastly, spokesperson, with regards to these allegations, is there concern from the Minister of Police's side with regards to these ongoing allegations, and will any actions or steps be taken in this regard?
Which allegations, ma'am?
The allegations of the Minister of Police interfering and taking control of the Crime Intelligence Unit. Even though you have denied those allegations and questions are still in the air, will the Minister be addressing those any further?
No, but we've just said what exactly we're dealing with is to make sure that people who are not vetted don't handle documents that are of secret in nature, and actually create that abnormality, and that work is an ongoing work.
All right, thank you very much, spokesperson, for your time. We appreciate you trying to provide some clarity with regards to these allegations. That was Vuyo Makha, spokesperson for the Police Ministry, just giving us the latest details with regards to these allegations against Minister of Police, Fikile Mbalula, that he is interfering and taking control of the Crime Intelligence Unit. That has now since been denied once again by his spokesperson. But stay tuned to ANN7 for further details and developments.